Check out this interior. Whoa, look at that. Oh, for anyone wondering what we paid for this, they may be wondering. This one we got for, ready? Drum roll, please. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another new car reveal. Now this one looks strikingly similar to the one we did about a couple years ago, saying I bought a really cheap Bentley, crash, blah 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 blah. Christian, don't we already have a Bentley? What's this?
That's right, we do. But it feels good now knowing after 2 years kind of the direction that this Bentley is going to go and seeing the light at the end of the tunnel and having a complete beautiful project at the end of it.
Now what he means by that is he alluded to the fact that we are chopping up our Bentley to use for parts to make other Bentleys come back to life and live another day, see another mile.
Yes, that's right. So we finally came to terms that our beautiful black, really nice Bentley is maybe not really that nice because we're never going to be able to get it started and running again, but all the rest of it is really nice, and so it'll go a long ways towards some other project cars. And we found one with some front end damage, but that is great because, well, ours has a perfectly good front end. So this will hopefully be the first of many Bentleys. We're gonna be like Bentley hoarders and hopefully have quite a few of them. It's gonna be rolling up, I think actually that was my phone going off from the shipper. We're meeting him here at none other than Kaizen Collision, of course. They're gonna be taking care of this one. I texted them the pictures of the damage and they're like, yeah, bring it in, like we'll fix that ASAP. Lastly, of course, this new Bentley was purchased sight unseen once again, and so as you all see it with us for the first time, we'll be seeing it for the first time too. So hopefully we, know what we're in for.
And hopefully it runs.
Yeah, that too.
All right, let's find out. Here we go. Jeez, guys, you cannot make this up. Just parked the car and there's the trucker right there. Crystal, let's go grab him and see the Bentley. There she is, guys, on the back of the truck. Let's check it out. Huge thanks to CV Auto Transport for getting it down here so fast at a great price. All right, you just hooked up the jumper pack. Christian's got to get to the trunk.
Got it?
Yep, there we go. All right, now we're gonna jump the battery to get it going because it was sitting for a few months. It says maybe heard a little misfire or something, so we'll have to see.
Oh, okay.
12 coil packs, 12 spark plugs. There's a lot of cylinders that could go. There we go.
It looks smooth.
And she's off. All right. There she goes, back to the surgery rooms here at Kaizen Collision. You guys have heard us say it before, but if you're ever in an accident in Arizona, Southern California, wherever they have a location, remember you have the choice of where you take your car to get fixed. So take it to Kaizen if something does come up. They have locations all over the Southwest and they take really good care of the cars. You guys have seen us rebuild like, what is it, 4 cars now with them? They've been great. So let's get it back into the room here and see what the damage looks like. Alrighty guys, we pulled it into Kaizen. Check this out. They had just enough room for us, this huge car, to fit in their aluminum room where they have all the exotics and Teslas. So this car is right at home and they'll be able to take care of it, no problem. Christian, let's analyze the damage here. Wow, so the paint obviously very dirty, but I really like the color. It's like a dark blue metallic.
Like dark blue metallic over tan interior. Awesome.
It's one of our favorites. Had that on a few cars. Okay, so obviously got crunched right here. Maybe he hit somebody, somebody rolled into him. I don't know what happened, but this isn't bad at all. And remember guys, like we have all of these parts. Chris, you want to pop the hood? Which the hood's fine. This is just this front piece that got cracked. Revealing the massive 6-liter W12 twin turbo engine. We've never heard one run like properly. Remember, our car's never been quite right, so to hear this thing just idle around and drive, it's like, it's so refreshing. Crazy how they pack it in there, right, Christian?
Yeah, it is stuffed in there, so that does make me worry just a little bit with any front-end collisions on these cars. I mean, your accessories, your pulleys are going to be sitting hanging off the front of this engine. Not a whole lot of clearance, so obviously the radiator's been moved, bent a little bit, but did the damage go beyond that? Only Kaizen will know when they start taking it apart. Insurance
definitely just saw like the 2 fenders in the hood and they looked those up at Bentley, probably cost a small fortune. They're like, forget it, just send it to auction. But that's when somebody like us comes along who has the parts and can fix it for much less than insurance. That's the whole name of the game, right? It doesn't make sense for insurance to fix it, but it sure does make sense for us to fix it. All right, let's walk around more of the car. So not the end of the world. And then we got the same wheels as on our other ones. 20-inch, I believe. The tires look pretty good. Check out this interior. Whoa, look at that wood. Bentley knows how to do it. Takes 12 cows. I watched on our video. 12 cows to make one of these interiors. Okay, let's sit inside for the first time. Whoa, look, it's got blue leather. I thought that was black. It's like a dark blue to match the paint. That's kind of cool. So we got a blue and tan interior.
Okay, this is a nice interior.
Wow, it smells so good.
Yeah, it does.
Look at the seat.
Our other Bentley.
What do you guys think about these floor mats? They're like custom floor mats. Leather floor mats. Probably cost a lot of money, but... Where
are they getting the red from? Where's the red in the interior?
Yeah, I don't like the red contrasting stitching, given that there's no other red in this car, but otherwise, whoa, this is looking good. This is looking good. Wow, the key's actually in good shape. Remember how the plastic always fades off on these?
Oh yeah.
So,
right.
this is like a 2-owner car, so definitely, well, whoa.
This thing is even longer than ours.
No, this is the standard one.
Man, I haven't been in the back of our Bentley. There's like almost more room than the Rolls Royce.
Cup holders. We don't have the mini fridge option. And then coming around to the back, of course, huge trunk and 1 battery, 2 battery. That's good. OEM battery, unless that's the original battery.
Yeah, I noticed that too. That's good.
Hope not. Yeah, people don't realize there's a second battery right down there. Interstate, yeah. Huh. Definitely got to put this thing on the charger because it likes happy voltages and stuff. Yeah. Just clean right up.
Did you see this?
I didn't see that in the picture. Dang, if you guys can see that.
Oh man, we're gonna use up our front end and
no, we're gonna fix that probably.
Yeah, Kaizen can fix that.
That's no big deal. It's like plastics. That's the only piece of damage I didn't realize was on the car. What do you guys think in the comments? Was this the best move to sacrifice our old Bentley to rebuild new Bentleys, or is that harsh, cold-blooded, and the thing deserved to live, and now we're gonna use it for parts? Hit us up if you have a rear-ended Bentley or a Bentley with a blown engine. We will gladly buy that too.
Let us know if you need any other parts off of our Bentley.
True. If you need parts, hit us up. We'll hook you up with a great deal. Super simple for Kaizen. They'll probably have it done pretty quick, and it's gonna look great. So we're gonna finally have a running and driving fun Bentley that we can use. And oh, for anyone wondering what we paid for this, they may be wondering. This one we got for, ready? Drum roll please. $14,200 was the final bid.
Dang.
14,000 bucks.
What do we think? What are we gonna value 1/3 of our other Bentley at? If we paid $15,000 for our other Bentley, 1/3, $5,000 in parts, and some Kaizen labor.
Maybe even less. I don't, just think about it. A Bentley, the cheapest Bentley Flying Spur is like 33 grand, similar mileage and year to this. 33 grand, right? So we got this for 14, even though we got our other Bentley for like 15 and overpaid in a sense. We'll still be in 1 Bentley less and have 2 with extra parts remaining to rebuild a 3rd or a 4th or a 5th. Hopefully we don't find any more hidden damage up front. That would be bad, so fingers crossed.
This little engine that wasn't running perfectly.
Yeah, slight misfire, but it wasn't showing a check engine lights. I think it's just the batteries not being happy. I don't know, why no check engine light, but a slight like sputter and misfires.
All right, and look at that, caught it just in time. Elite Transport loading up the Bentley, hopefully for the last time.
Alrighty guys, day 2 of the Bentley saga continues. So Christian over here picked up our old Bentley, the donor Bentley, and it is right here in front of us.
That's right, with Kyle's help, he was able to get it out of park and into neutral so it could be winched up on the tow truck, and so we could get it here to its next resting place for gosh, who knows how long. But we're gonna get right after it and start tearing off what we need from this car onto that, I guess tearing down that car, and then seeing what all we took off of that car that needs to be taken off of this car, borrowed forever.
Yeah,
and,
let's take a look at some of those parts.
Yeah.
So big thanks to Paul at Elite Towing for getting his truck. I mean, it was a tight squeeze back here, and then parking it right here, the steering wheel wouldn't move on this car, so like he had to line it up perfectly, and Paul knocked it out no problem. So it's safe and sound here at Kaizen, and we can get tearing into it and using it for parts. So obviously with that Bentley having the big front end collision, we're gonna need a lot of front end parts.
Bumper, maybe a headlight. The fenders were a little bit nicked in there, but maybe they're just better to repair.
Yeah, no, I think we'll need the fenders. I mean, that's right here.
Definitely this front grille.
The grille.
And then, however this thing bolts together.
Yeah, the front half of the hood. This is what's crazy, guys. You would think the hood's this huge assembly. No, this part of the hood goes to here, and then this part Yeah.
10mm.
Comes right off. So we got that. This whole like
core support.
Core support. Look, all these radiators. Holy, look at them all. 1, 2, 3 ABC.
So
1,
I guess
2.
either oil or power steering, air conditioning, condenser, and then radiator.
This is the value of a donor car because it's all right here in perfect condition. If you had to piece one of these things together every time, it just gets messy when you gotta buy all these individually.
And we're hoping we don't need any accessories off the front of this engine, but we might. But if we don't, then it'd be great just to keep this engine like totally long block with all the accessories if we need to swap it into another car someday.
Right. Okay, yeah, since this car was never in a front end accident, everything is perfect, ready to go.
So this might be a record time rebuild compared to our 575, which we had to get parts from Italy. This car, here's all of our parts right here. We will not have an excuse that, oh, we had to wait forever for this thing to come from the UK. I think there should be none of that with this rebuild. Are we gonna put a timetable on it?
Oh gosh.
Dare to?
Whenever we give estimates, it's always longer, but then again, we're here at Kaizen. It's not our schedule. They work much quicker than us, so it's probably gonna be done quick, but stay tuned to the video, subscribe, and then after this successful rebuild, we're probably gonna do another one because guess what? Our rear end's in perfect condition and the side and the other side and the interior. Think about it, guys. We could buy like 6 different Bentleys. So we're gonna have a front end one, a rear end, left side T-bone, right side T-bone. So we could get one with a blown engine and maybe somehow you could get one with like a fire damaged interior or something. That makes 6 cars. So we could do lots of rebuilds with this one donor. So see, it gives its life, but it creates 6 new lives.
And most importantly, Kaizen said that they'd be down. Said bring them some more cars.
Yeah, they said we're gonna knock this out quick and give us some more. So thank you, Kaizen Collision here. Comment down below if this was a good idea, and comment if you're excited for these rebuilds to go down. I can't wait to just have a running and driving Bentley that actually like works. These things are great cars for the money. Clean title, I think they're like 30 to 40 grand depending how rough or how nice they are. Some even more now, maybe 45, because these things are starting to go up in value because people are like, wait a second, this is a great deal. You're getting a 550 horsepower twin turbo W12 luxurious goodness, a car that can do nearly 200 miles an hour.
All-wheel drive for the snow.
All-wheel drive? It's like a great value, so I'm excited to have hopefully a couple of them running around.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say not just one, but 2, 3, several. We're gonna be giving away Bentley flying spurs left and right.
That's an idea, that's an idea. Free car giveaways like number 10, a Bentley, that could be kind of cool. You get a Bentley, you get a Bentley, you get a Bentley. But free car giveaways number 3 will be going down soon. Stay tuned for that on the Instagram page and lots of fun stuff on the way. I mean, we have the 2 Bentleys completely torn down. This is probably the most torn down they're going to be. So we figured perfect opportunity to grab the video and show you guys what's up with them.
Might be a little more teardown coming with this core support. I think core support from over here to over here.
Oh, true,
And,
okay.
For starters, that gives us a visual to the damage underneath this blue car. And then, fortunately, there was no prior damage underneath the black car hidden behind the bumper or anything, so.
Check this out, all these coolers, the lights are perfect, the fenders are perfect, they're currently being painted. Any engine parts we could possibly need in addition, we got right there. I wonder how how far apart these cars were built. Could they have been on the assembly line together? They're both 06s, they're both flying spurs. Does the VIN tell us anything? Here, 32209.
4,000 apart. Man, they make 4,000 of these in 1 year.
Okay, so they're only 4,000 cars apart. So that's kind of cool. These cars were once brothers on the assembly line over in the UK, and now they meet once again, but in much more unusual circumstances. This poor car. You had a good life, buddy, but now you're being used for parts, and you will help other Bentleys come back to life. So see, guys, it's not all bad. We got a full interior. I'm still looking for a Bentley with like fire damage interior. Let's find a vandalized one that some crazy ex like sliced the seats. We'd be perfect. We got a full interior for that. Yeah, this whole core support area is the last little bit to get taken off, but everything bolts on and off, so it should be fairly straightforward from that car to this car. So there you go, there's your quick little Bentley update.
Saying that it feels right.